It's easy to romanticize the post-swim glow, slicked hair, sun-warmed shoulders, that clean, vaguely sterile scent of chlorine clinging to your skin like a badge of summer. But beneath the surface of this aquatic bliss is a less celebrated truth. Frequent exposure to chlorinated water is not exactly a spa treatment for your skin. In fact, it may be giving your body's most important natural defense system, your skin microbiome, a bit of an identity crisis. The skin microbiome is like your own microscopic bodyguard detail, an ecosystem of bacteria, fungi, and viruses that normally live in harmony on your epidermis. These tiny tenants aren't freeloaders, they're essential. They help protect against pathogens, regulate inflammation, and even influence wound healing. But like any community, they're sensitive to disruption. Enter chlorine, disinfectant, oxidizer, and sworn enemy of microbial subtlety. Chlorinated water does a great job of neutralizing bacteria in pool systems, which is why it's been the chemical of choice since public health officials got tired of explaining typhoid outbreaks to people in the 19th century. But that same power doesn't discriminate between the germs trying to infect you and the ones working overtime to keep you healthy. A long swim is like throwing a chemical cocktail party where everyone on your skin's guest list gets booted, including the friendly ones. What happens next isn't exactly visible right away. But over time, repeated swimming in chlorinated water can strip the outermost layer of the skin, weakening the lipid barrier that holds in moisture and keeps irritants out. This not only leaves the skin dry, tight, or itchy, it also alters the microbial makeup, often reducing the diversity of beneficial species. Think of it as replacing a curated group of cultured intellectuals with a loud, underqualified replacement crew. The result? More sensitivity, higher risk of skin infections, even flare-ups of conditions like eczema or acne in people already prone. And it's not just about bacteria. Fungi and yeast species, part of your normal flora, can get thrown out of balance too. This is especially true in warm, damp environments like locker rooms or under bathing suits that aren't promptly changed out of. When your skin barrier is compromised from chlorine exposure, these opportunistic organisms are more likely to overgrow, setting off everything from athlete's foot to rashes that sound too embarrassing to mention on a vacation slideshow. But the most intriguing part might be the emerging research suggesting that long-term shifts in the skin microbiome may influence how your immune system responds in general, not just to infections but to allergens, pollutants, even systemic inflammation. So that innocent swim every afternoon? It could be subtly training your immune system in new, not entirely helpful ways. Does this mean you should quit swimming and spend the summer sulking indoors? Absolutely not. Swimming is one of the best full-body workouts out there. It's low impact, and it's therapeutic. But it's also worth swimming smarter. Rinse off before entering the pool. This helps remove body oils and lotions that react with chlorine, producing irritating byproducts. Shower again immediately after swimming, ideally with a gentle cleanser that restores moisture without stripping more oil. Moisturize like you're preparing for a windstorm. And if you're a frequent swimmer, consider barrier creams or microbiome-friendly skincare products that help reestablish your skin's native defenses. Yes, they exist. And no, petroleum jelly isn't the answer unless you're planning to impersonate a dolphin. Also, be wary of over-chlorinated pools. That strong chlorine smell isn't chlorine, it's chloramines, which form when chlorine reacts with sweat, urine, and other organic materials. Not only do they sting your eyes and dry out your skin, they're a sign the pool is dirty and the chemicals are doing overtime. A pool that smells clean is likely not. In the end, your skin microbiome is a dynamic, living layer of your immune system, not just some passive surface that holds in your organs. And while it's surprisingly resilient, it doesn't love being dunked in bleach water every day. Treat it with respect, rehydrate it generously, and maybe reconsider that 5th hour in the pool. Your microbiome and your dermatologist will thank you.